In the 1980s, the Gera Stiebel in Bnei Brak was a place full of people interested in serious growth. Time was the most precious commodity. Torah was learned with burning intensity, and the ways of Hasidus, particularly in areas of holiness and purity, were followed with great zeal. It was truly an exalted Sibur, each member accomplished in learning and fear of Hashem. Then Reb Usher, one of the Hasidim in the Stiebel, bought a television. It seemed that not just the people in the Stiebel, but all of Bnei Brak knew about this breach in the wall of holiness, a television in a Hasidic home. The Hasidim in the Stiebel came to their Rav and insisted that Reb Usher be instructed to daven elsewhere. The Rav did not agree to reject the man, so one of the older Hasidim pointed out that the Gera Rebbe, the Beis Yisrael, Schusa Yegein Aleinu, had explicitly signed a letter prohibiting his Hasidim from owning televisions. How could Reb Usher be welcome in a Gera Stiebel? The Rav considered the point, furrowing his brow and closing his eyes before responding that the Isser of the Rebbe, who had already been nifta, took effect only on the televisions that were around in his time, namely the ones with a black and white picture. But Reb Usher, he said triumphantly, has purchased a color television, and that is not included in the Rebbe's Issur, for there was no such thing at the time the Rebbe signed it. The Hasidim were confused by the Rav's refusal to take any sort of action against Reb Usher. But he was the Rav, so they accepted his ruling, and the television owner remained a part of the Stiebel. Over time, Reb Usher changed his ways and removed the television from his home. Years later, he recalled that period and is in a struggle, and only then did the Hasidim begin to appreciate the wisdom of the Rav. I didn't want to have a television. I wanted to be Mechalel Shabbos. I was through with everything. Everything. But how could I throw away everything from one moment to the next? How could I fulfill my desire in a way that wouldn't immediately mark me as insane? So I figured that if I got a TV, then I would certainly be ostracized. They would throw me out of the shul, and then I would be a victim of their intolerance and persecution, and my rapid descent would be more understandable. But the Rav, he wouldn't let them throw me out. He ruined my plans, and he forced me to stay close. And that is why I eventually remained where I belong. As related in Like Seeds of a Pomegranate, a journalist's encounter with greatness by Yisrael Besser.